Start your day with fresh thinking and real conversations. We've got your industry insights brewing. I'm Steve.
And I'm Claire. We're part of the Auto Agentic team, and this is Auto Intelligence. New episodes every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday.
Thanks to our growing community of listeners, the feedback has been incredible, especially from our dealership audience. After our deep dive into software-defined vehicles last episode, we were flooded with messages from dealers asking one critical question. This sounds transformative, but what do we actually do about it?
Exactly, Steve. We heard from Mark in Ohio, Sarah in Texas, Tom in California, dealers who are seeing this change happening in real time but need practical guidance on how to prepare. So today's episode is specifically for our dealership listeners. This is your SDV survival guide.
Picture this. It's 8 a.m. at Main Street Auto, just outside Chicago. The first customer of the day isn't asking about an oil change or a rattling exhaust. She's concerned about a software update that changed her dashboard overnight. My heated seats used to work with a button, she says. Now it wants me to subscribe. What's going on?
That's the new reality, and it's happening right now. As Mark Johnson, general manager at a large multi-brand dealership in Ohio, told us, we're not just selling cars anymore. We're selling experiences, updates, and peace of mind. And that's a whole different ballgame.
The numbers are staggering, Claire. By 2027, over 80% of new vehicles sold in North America will support significant over-the-air updates. The North American SDV market is projected to grow from $50 billion in 2024 to over $400 billion by 2030.
But here's what caught my attention. A 2025 survey by Dealership Guy found that 59% of automakers are preparing for SDV offerings, but about a third are still in wait-and-see mode. Only 9% are focused on truly personalized customer experiences.
And that creates both opportunity and risk. Dealerships that embrace SDVs are finding new ways to connect with customers and boost profitability, but others are struggling with the pace of change, the cost of new tools and training, and honestly, a growing fear that OEMs might bypass them altogether.
Let's talk about what this means for the customer journey, because this is where dealers can really differentiate themselves. Imagine Maria, a first-time EV buyer in Dallas. On day one, she's prompted to create a digital profile, link her smartphone, activate OnStar. By week's end, she's received an OTA update, a prompt to try Super Cruise for a month, and a text from her dealer about a new safety feature.
Sarah Lopez, customer experience manager at a Texas Chevy store, put it perfectly. We've had to rethink our entire delivery process. It's not just about the keys, it's about digital onboarding and ongoing support.
The pain points are real, though. Customers are confused by subscriptions, frustrated when digital features don't work as expected, and anxious about data privacy. But smart dealers are turning this into opportunity by training what they call digital concierges to guide buyers through setup, updates, and troubleshooting.
And dealerships using video learning platforms like Uqualio are reporting higher customer satisfaction and lower support costs. Micro-learning, gamification, and community-building features keep customers engaged and informed, improving retention rates by up to 20%.
The service lane is being completely transformed too. Electric SDVs have fewer moving parts, no oil changes, fewer brake replacements, no exhaust systems. AAA's 2024 study shows annual maintenance costs for electric SDVs are about 30% lower than traditional vehicles.
But here's the flip side. Repairs involving sensors, cameras, or software can be more complex and expensive, often requiring specialized technicians or remote support. Addis repairs after a collision can be 2 to 3 times higher.
The new service opportunities are in software diagnostics, OTA update management, sensor calibration, cybersecurity checks. I love the case study from Herb Chambers Companies in Boston. They have 60 dealerships representing dozens of brands, and they've created this concierge referral service that acts as a central hub.
Right, they retrain service advisors as digital experts. After every major update, the team proactively contacts customers with tips and support. The result? CSI scores boosted by 18% in 2 years. Their concierge team provides VIP-level attention, and any sales team member can sell any brand, increasing cross-selling opportunities.
Tom Nguyen, service director at a California Honda dealership, summed it up perfectly. We used to worry about brake jobs. Now it's about making sure the latest ADAS update didn't break anything.
You're listening to Auto Intelligence, brought to you by Auto Agentic,
The platform transforming automotive retail with intelligent, human-centered AI. We're helping dealerships navigate exactly these SDV challenges, not by replacing your team, but by empowering them with the tools and insights they need to excel in this digital transformation.
Now let's dive into the training revolution that's happening.
This is huge, Steve. The SDV transition demands new skills across the entire dealership, not just technicians, but sales, finance, management. We're talking software diagnostics, cybersecurity awareness, understanding OTA protocols, customer education, data privacy compliance.
Ford is leading the charge here with Ford University, launched at 3,000 dealerships with 164,000 employees across North America. It's a digital video-based platform available 24/7, featuring personalized dashboards, gamified learning, and AI-supported virtual coaching.
Abby Vietor, Ford's Global Director of Dealer Training and Productivity, explained their challenge. Many dealers have expressed the challenge of managing the swift pace of new products and technology developments. The solution uses AI-powered coaching, where employees practice conversations with AI, submit videos, and receive feedback on enthusiasm, knowledge, and communication skills.
The gamification is brilliant. They're borrowing from online gaming with missions, badges, and leaderboards to keep engagement high, especially among younger staff. Kathy Munoz, Ford's manager of dealer training and productivity, summed up their philosophy. The platform's primary goal is practice, practice, practice.
They use what they call spaced reinforcement, training delivered in short, repeatable bursts using a teach, show, practice, reinforce framework to maximize retention. Special modules address knowledge gaps around electric vehicles, charging, and software-based features.
But here's the cultural challenge. David Fidalgo, CEO of Y Mobility, put it bluntly. Traditional automotive companies are hardware-driven organizations trying to become software-driven enterprises. To be crude, it's like teaching a fish to climb trees.
That's why customer education becomes so critical. A 2024 Pew survey found 68% of North American drivers are very concerned about how their vehicle data is used. Dealers who proactively address privacy, explain OTA updates, and offer tech support will win trust.
The best practices we're seeing include hosting tech nights for SDV owners, creating simple visual guides for digital features, offering hotlines for post-sale tech support. The key is turning confusion into loyalty through education and support.
Let's talk about the business model shift, because this is where the revenue opportunities really open up. Tesla's OTA updates and feature unlocks have created high-margin, recurring revenue and increased vehicle resale value. BMW and Mercedes-Benz now offer features like heated seats and advanced driver assistance as post-sale subscriptions.
GM has lowered the cost of selling an SDV for dealers by $2,000 by using their own fulfillment centers to deliver exact configurations within 4 days, reducing inventory costs and increasing flexibility. Mike Carter, dealer principal at a Florida multi-brand group, told us, "We're making up for lost oil change revenue with digital upgrades and service bundles."
But there's also the fear of disintermediation. Some dealers worry that as OEMs control more of the digital experience, their role might shrink. The direct-to-consumer model pioneered by Tesla is seen as both threat and wake-up call.
Security and compliance can't be ignored either. SDVs are attractive targets for cyber threats. Dealerships must train staff on cyber hygiene and educate customers about data security. Stay current with NHTSA, Transport Canada, and UniCE regulations on OTA updates and data privacy.
Now here's what our dealer listeners have been asking for, the practical roadmap. We've developed a 90-day SDV readiness plan.
Month 1 is about assessment. Audit your staff's digital skills. Who's comfortable with technology? Who needs support? Identify gaps in your service and sales processes. Where are customers getting confused? What questions are your staff struggling to answer?
Month 2, launch mandatory SDV training for all staff. This isn't optional anymore. Update your CRM and digital tools to track both digital and in-person interactions. Make sure your systems can handle the complexity of ongoing customer relationships, not just one-time transactions.
Month 3, host that customer tech night we mentioned. Invite SDV owners to learn about new features, Ask questions, build community. Roll out new digital service offerings, maybe free digital checkups, proactive update notifications, or tech support hotlines.
The ongoing work includes partnering with OEMs for continuous updates and gathering feedback from customers and staff. This isn't a one-and-done transformation, it's continuous evolution.
Let me give you some quick tips you can implement immediately. First, assign a digital champion on your team, someone who stays current on SDV features and can train others. Second, offer free digital checkups with every service visit. Third, use customer data with proper consent to personalize your outreach.
Here's your readiness checklist. Is your staff trained on SDV features and security? Do you have a digital onboarding process for customers? Does your CRM track both digital and in-person interactions? Do you proactively reach out about OTA updates? Have you established partnerships with OEMs and tech firms?
But let's be honest about the challenges. Despite the opportunities, SDVs pose real investment risks. It takes time for automakers, and by extension, dealerships, to yield a return due to initial costs and implementation time. Many automakers have actually scaled back on EV and SDV plans due to slowing sales and market uncertainty.
Supply chain disruptions are impacting new vehicle deliveries and parts availability. Integration issues with legacy systems are real operational headaches. Internal resistance to change is common, especially if training is inadequate or rushed.
But dealerships that overcome these hurdles by investing in training, upgrading systems, and embracing digital-first strategies are seeing measurable gains in customer satisfaction, efficiency, and profitability.
Let me share a fascinating case study that shows what's possible. The 2024 partnership between Samsung, Hyundai, and Kia brought Samsung's SmartThings IoT platform into North American showrooms. Now drivers can control home devices from their vehicle and vice versa.
The features are incredible. SmartThings Find uses a crowdsourced network of Samsung Galaxy devices to help locate vehicles even without cellular connection. The AI-based personalization learns customer preferences, tailoring both in-vehicle and at-home experiences. You can precondition your home's climate while driving or check your car's remaining range from the living room.
Chang Song, president of Hyundai Motor Group Advanced Vehicle Platform Division, explained their goal: to enrich customers' mobility experience by offering personalized services that extend beyond transportation, seamlessly integrating vehicles with smartphones.
Paul Chun, president and CTO of Samsung Electronics, added, "Customers will experience the convenience of SmartThings not only at home, but also in their vehicles, transcending space." This gives dealers a powerful new story to tell: the car as a hub for digital lifestyle, not just transportation.
Dealers report increased engagement during demos, higher customer satisfaction, and a stronger competitive position. The key is making these capabilities tangible during the sales process.
Looking ahead to the next 5 years, Boston Consulting Group projects that by 2030, digital features and subscriptions could account for 25% of dealership gross profits. AI-powered diagnostics and remote service will become standard.
McKinsey research shows 80% of North American car buyers under 40 expect to upgrade their vehicle's features after purchase. The winners will be dealers who invest in digital skills and customer experience.
More direct-to-consumer models from OEMs are coming. Dealers must add value to stay relevant. There's growing demand for physical plus digital experiences and increasing regulatory scrutiny on data, privacy, and software safety.
Mark Wakefield, global co-leader of automotive practice at Alex Partners, said the opportunities are enormous, including reducing time to market and process efficiency. Only those who adopt best practices will minimize risk during vehicle launches, address interoperability concerns, and leverage modern integration approaches.
What strikes me most, Claire, is that this isn't really about technology. It's about relationships. The dealers who succeed will be those who use technology to deepen customer connections, not replace human interaction.
Absolutely. The SDV revolution isn't a threat. It's an opportunity for dealerships that invest in people, technology, and customer experience. The road ahead is digital, but the journey is still powered by trust, expertise, and human connection.
For our dealer listeners, here's my challenge. Don't wait for the perfect moment or the perfect plan. Start with one initiative. Maybe that digital champion role, maybe a tech night for customers, maybe updating your CRM to track digital interactions. The key is to begin the transformation now while you can still shape it.
And remember, you're not alone in this journey. The dealers who are succeeding are the ones sharing knowledge, learning from each other, and partnering with their OEMs and technology providers. This is a community effort.
Before we wrap up, here's something to consider. If you could add one new capability to your dealership tomorrow to better serve SDV customers, what would it be? How would you want your customer relationships to evolve as vehicles become more connected and personalized?
These aren't hypothetical questions anymore. They're strategic decisions that will determine which dealerships thrive in the next decade and which get left behind. The transformation is happening whether you participate or not. The question is whether you'll lead it or follow it.
This episode was produced by the team at AutoAgentic. Learn more at autoagentic.ai. Special thanks to our producer, Barry Hillier, co-founder and CEO of AutoAgentic AI, whose vision for human-centered automotive AI continues to guide these conversations.
If you're a dealer with questions about SDV preparation, or if you have success stories to share, email us at barry@autoagentic.ai. Barry's always eager to connect with dealership leaders who are navigating this transformation and finding innovative solutions.
AutoAgentic is pioneering AI-driven solutions specifically designed for the challenges we discussed today. Founded in 2024, we deliver intelligent, adaptive platforms with over 90 modular agents covering everything from lead nurturing to inventory optimization to service scheduling. What sets us apart is our deep understanding of the dealership ecosystem and our human-centered approach. We're not just delivering technology. We're delivering the strategic guidance and operational support that dealerships need to thrive in the SDV era. Our platform is LLM agnostic, deeply trained on automotive industry nuances, and designed to integrate seamlessly with existing dealership operations. Because true agentic AI isn't about replacing your team, it's about empowering them with the insights and tools they need to excel in this digital transformation.
Thanks for listening to this special dealership-focused episode of Auto Intelligence. The future belongs to those who prepare for it today.